this is what we're going to draw. Now to draw a vampire bat, I'm going to draw a line across, and then we want a kind of a triangle, a very shallow kind of triangle like that. And what you can do is get an old bit of post-it note or something like that, and just to make sure you kind of got the same distance, you can do something like that so that you know that's going to there, and that's the kind of point that we want. And you can also then do something like that, make a little mark about there. Ooh. So it's going to be there, so that we got a sort of similar distance, and we want a little, actually I'm going to come in a little bit like that and draw a line down there. Then we want to have a kind of a semicircle there, and we're going to want to have our bat body about like that. The legs will come out like that, and the tail, and we're going to have ears up there. This video is inspired by my new book, How to Draw Halloween Stuff Real Easy. It is packed with over 160 Halloween ideas. You can get the book from Amazon, ebook downloads from Amazon and Spring underneath this video. You'll get it for free, as well as lots of other stuff when you join me on Patreon. All the links and details are in the description box below. So I'm going to start on the top by putting a little bit of fur like that, and then I'm going to draw these kind of S shapes coming up and curving out like that, and then they will curl around like that to make the ears, and we'll have that sort of the inside of the ears, and then we're going to want to have a little bit coming down there, and then that's going to get up and up, and then have just a little bit of a curve there, a little bit of a curve, and then we're going to go across right to the end, little flick at the end, and you get a sort of a sharper point. And then we want to have the arms will be coming out like that, and then we can have the body done with this kind of furry line like that, and the tail will come out there, and then we're going to want the legs coming just to that side of the wing, and we're just going to put 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 little kind of claws, and then we're going to do like really angry eyes, and a kind of a kind of mouth. It's a jelly bean shape really, and we want to have that definite kind of sharp vampire teeth look there, and we'll have a bit more fur. They're really flying foxes, I think, aren't they? Vampire bats or something like that. So this can then sort of come across there like that, and if you flick it, you get a nice sort of thin line, and here we want to have that coming down to a point and to a point. This will come to a point there and to a point, and again kind of a point there. Now here we can flick that, slight curve, and we want another slight curve coming down to the ankles like that, and then that will come down to the tail like that. Indeed, when you are sure that the ink is dry, then you can erase those lines, as long as you didn't press too hard. If you press too hard, it's going to be difficult to get rid of the pencil. Now we can maybe put a little bit of shading up into the ears, a little bit of shading just down to one side like that, and then a little bit of shading in these sort of wing sections will give a feeling of curvature. So I'm flicking these lines out so that they're slightly curved, and then we'll do the same there so that they're just slightly curved, and that will help to give that feeling of the, you know, the way her bat's sort of wings, they sort of curve, don't they? Well, they're sort of full of air as they're flying, and we'll do the same here. Flick, flick, flick. And when you flick it with a pen like this, then you get a nice sort of thin line at the end. And then we might want a couple of sort of flying movement lines, and maybe some anger, vampire anger lines. There you go, how to draw a vampire bat. Thanks for watching, and make sure you are subscribed to Draw Stuff Real Easy, and keep coming back for lots more drawing videos every week. In the meantime, keep drawing, 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 practice, 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 and I'll see you next time. You take care now. Bye bye.